I have known Tinubu for a long time. He always behaved the way he is behaving now. Orji Kalu, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The former governor of Abia State and current senator representing Abia North Central District, Orji Kalu, released a statement during his interview with TVC News a few hours ago, where he stated that he has known the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu for a long time. Addressing the topic during the interview, Orji Kalu said, "I have never said that Bola Tinubu is sick. I have known him for a long time. He always talks the way he is talking now. He behaves the way he is behaving now. Tinubu is a man that will delegate his job, and I am not afraid of him taking over because he is going to build a private sector-orientated government." What do you think about this video? Yes, this is me saying this after I read an article where Orji Kalu, I can't remember what he said. Okay, I think he was kind of saying something about, the Igbo presidential candidate. And then I was telling people, I think someone said, Southeasterners are not supporting Tinubu. And I'm like, okay, I know many of them who are supporting him. One major person I said I knew was Orji Kalu, that he's even a very good friend of Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said it severally. I've seen it in many news articles. So for those who are saying the Southeasterners or the Igbos do not support Bola Tinubu, this is one of them. He supports from day one. Immediately Tinubu came out and was saying he wanted to run for presidency. He was one of the people who came out and started showing him support immediately, even before Obi came out. Even before Obi came out and, started saying he wanted to come, before ever the Obi defected to Labour Party. So, but what do you expect Orji Kalu to say? Someone who is your friend. Of course, you're not going to come out now. You're not going to come out and say him is sick. It can't be the same way. There is no how. Watch Tinubu videos of when he was promoting and when he was marketing Buhari as the president. It is not the same thing. The way he sounds now, the way he speaks now is not the same. These politicians say, I don't understand. They go see white, call them black. How will you tell me a 90, let's say, yes, he said it's how much, it says how young. He said he's 70 years young, right? 70 years young. Somebody who is 70 years young, let's say when he was, campaigning for Buhari and Tinubu, he was 60 years young. They cannot be speaking the same way. They cannot be speaking the same way. It is not possible. It is not possible. Politicians and then be one of the problems we'll get for this country. I did tell you. He's your friend for that reason. You will come outside and call white black. I don't know. People are living in, permit me to say, they're living in the past. Tinubu was active. Tinubu was active, very active and agile. He could do things when he was much younger. He used this youth well. I'm telling you. In fact, I'm among those who are saying, isn't this man won't even can do? If you're talking about fame, he has it. There is no place you're going to go and mention Tinubu's name, especially that place in a forest. You understand? With that, you're not going to see one or two persons that will say, this man, I know him. Oh. Do you understand? I know him. His name is almost in every house. It's a household name. He has fame. Is it the wealth? I am asking. He just wants to add power to it. That is all. Because if you ask me, waiting in the fine for the presidency. Now, that's not the issue. Orji Kalu is coming out to tell us that the Tinubu we knew, when he contested for Lagos State governorship, that he talks the same way. Should we place the video side by side? I believe people are going to do it. Trust me. They'll bring out old videos of Tinubu campaigning for maybe presidency for Buhari or campaigning for presidency, campaigning for maybe other positions. And then they're going to place it side by side with this particular videos of him campaigning for presidency for himself. And we are going to see for ourselves if, it is the way they are telling us, if it is actually, the same thing. It can't be the same. Even the way I talk, when I was much younger is different from the way I talk now. That one is certain. The way I talk when I was much younger is different from the way I talk now. Talk less of somebody who is aging, and you can see signs of his aging on his face. All those things happens. That is why when people come out and say, people are insulting to him, it's not an insult. All those things, his age is taking a toll. But the way people are actually making jest of him is because he has refused to tell himself the truth. Those around him have refused to tell him the truth as well. You don't age, we say you don't age. This thing you are fighting for, why? Must it be recorded in your time? There are people who will be like Moses, who this thing where you want you go help people reach there. Yes, you're a kingmaker, but you never become a king. And it's a great title. You put people there. You understand? History is already carrying your name that, you did this thing for this particular persons or group of persons. So I don't know why he's struggling so much. That is why people are making jest of him. Left to me, if you're aging, most of your senses start diminishing. It is not going to be as active as it used to be when you were younger. The way you see things, your sight diminishes. It might not diminish to a point where you start using glasses. So there are people who are old and they're able to read without glasses. Now, your hearing diminishes as well. Do you understand? That one is certain. But there are those who at least they still, no matter, you see old people, you see them, they'll have, So we're not asking for validation from Orji Kalu if this is the way Tinubu speaks. The thing is, if they're trying so hard to convince us that this is the way he sounds, then there's a problem. Like I said, videos are there for themselves, and I'm sure people on seeing this particular news, they're going to come out and look for old videos. Videos of him campaigning when he was campaigning for the sitting president. Videos of him when he was campaigning all those years in AC? Yes, Action Congress and all those other parties. They're going to place them side by side. And these videos do not lie. So we are looking for someone who is competent, someone who is credible and healthy. I think healthy should be part of the, what's it called now? Being mentally fit, physically fit, psychologically fit, fit in every aspect should now be part of the criteria to become a president. So that people don't just come, when you're ill, you're saying you're strong. This one is not a matter of speak it to reality. This is a matter of what we are seeing. Nigeria is sick. We need somebody who is fit in all aspects so that the person can help fix